Hello and welcome to the video where I give my thoughts on the Titanic submarine thing that happened this week that honestly, I gotta be honest, I don't really care that much about, but everyone keeps talking about it, so I thought I'd give my take on it, kind of. I don't know. So basically, if for like the three of you that don't know, five people went on this submarine down in the ocean, and then it imploded and they died. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Why did they decide to go there? Because one of them wanted to go see the Titanic really badly, and he dragged the son along with him because it was Father's Day weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Everyone has given their 2 cents on this subject. Well, first of all, I just want to say that memes about this have been incredibly funny. I mean, there's like no way to even. I can't even beat around the bush. It's kind of. It's pretty funny. I'll admit. Like a lot of the memes are just like comedy gold. It's a pretty funny situation when you think about it, because it's like these people went on the submarine and then like to go see the Titanic, and then for a while we thought, oh, it just stopped working and now the oxygen is gonna run out, and then we found out, oh, it imploded. So I mean, they didn't suffer, so there was that. But yeah, everyone has given their opinion, and my opinion overall is, for one, I couldn't really care less about it. I got kind of tired of hearing about it after like the first 30 minutes, and it was all over my feed, and everyone kept giving their thoughts on it. But there were two categories of people, one of which was the people that were happy about this because they're like, oh, eat the rich, I'm glad that they died. This is karma for their exploitation of the working class or whatever. Or I'm just happy that these billionaires died, they deserved it. Bar the fact that there was a 19-year-old kid who did nothing wrong on there, but he somehow deserved it as well. That there's that camp, and then there's a camp that, oh, it's in poor taste in general to make jokes or be happy about this. This is a tragedy. They didn't deserve it. I'm on neither side when it comes to that debate. Both of them are equally cringe in my opinion. So first of all, I just want to say the memes are really funny, and I think there is a comedic aspect to this that people are not appreciating, which is you went on this tiny submarine with a PS2 controller steering wheel, and you thought this was gonna work, and I'm gonna go at a level of the ocean that no one has gone before for reasons such as this, because no vessel has gone underwater at this level and not imploded before, but this time it's gonna be successful. Yeah, so it's just the comedic aspect to that, you just can't deny it's incredibly hilarious. On the same token, there's people that are genuinely happy about it. Now, it's one thing to find humor in it. You know, there's humor in a lot of things. But I also think that you can recognize that the situation itself, like the ship destroying itself, is not funny. What's funny is the way it happened. Like, for example, 9/11 jokes. Those, 9/11 was not funny. That was a tragedy. 3,000 people died. Our country was attacked. It was a sad, tragic, disturbing event, right? But people still make memes about it. And it's kind of like that, where it's a tragedy, but you're able to make light of a bad situation while recognizing it's still a tough situation. It's kind of like, I mean, comedy at the end of the day is tragedy plus time. So it makes sense that this happened. So I don't really agree with joke policing this, because there is comedy in this. It was $250,000 to do something no one had ever done before, and you operated a PS2 controller to like take it down there. There's like, and the memes have just been hilarious. But on the same token, the people who are like, oh, I'm so happy about this, like, eat the rich, this is amazing, they deserved it. First of all, I mean, people acting as if it's like some moral victory for the working class or the revolutionaries. Yeah, I just checked my bank account and I'm still poor, so I don't think that really did anything. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh yeah, this is like justice, no, because there's still a bunch of other rich people. This literally means nothing. People died. Like, you're just being spiteful. You're just being like, like borderline sociopathic. Like I think there is like a weird taste, like the people who are like, oh, I'm glad, like there's literally a kid who did nothing wrong, but oh, he's a nepo baby, so I don't care, he deserved it too, or I'm happy they died, this is like some poetic justice. No, it's not. I don't think you should find human death a good thing. That's very, very primitive thinking in my opinion, and it's just really spiteful and vindictive. I mean, there's a lot of very terrible people out there that I find to be just abhorrent. Like, for example, when George W. Bush dies, am I gonna be sad that he died? No. But am I gonna be happy? No, because it's like, no, a human being died. It's not like a good, awesome thing. It's like, oh, someone died. They're not alive anymore. Okay. You don't have to, if it's a terrible person, and by the way, I don't know the billionaire or his son. I don't know what they did. Maybe they might be bad people. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you never know. Billionaires are in a class by themselves. They're interesting people. But if they died, like, there's really nothing even though they died, that's not like a celebratory thing. They're still a human being. They're still, everyone has done something terrible, and even in that regard, it's just, I have this weird principle where it's like, and it really shouldn't be weird, where it's like, even if I think someone is a terrible individual, I don't think you should celebrate their passing. I think it's okay to not care and to be like, okay. That's honestly, that's totally chill. But to find like gratitude in it is kind of like, there's something about that's kind of like grotesque, and it's kind of ironic because these same people who are celebrating this are the same ones who, in my opinion, rightfully so, believe that we should support rehabilitation. That the criminal justice system is too on the side of retribution and punishment, and they support ending the death penalty and stuff like that. But then they'll support when someone they don't agree with or like dies. I am a believer in rehabilitation first and foremost. I don't think murder should be a thing that you do out of vindictiveness. That's just insane thinking. And it really is like, it's the kind of mentality that pretty much like a lot of these people would say that they stand against, and then they just support it, which is kind of really stupid because, like, yeah, it's really like ironic, and it's so contradictory because I really don't understand what you're getting out of that. It's not like anything big changed out of these people dying, other than now a family lost their loved ones. And well, I mean, the stepson still got to go to the Blink-182 concert, which I'm jealous of him, but I guess I'll match him in that club in a couple weeks because they're coming to my city to play, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really have that strong of an opinion at this point. I'm just kind of going off and on. It's just, it's really, really just something. Like, this whole situation, I kind of really, I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this situation, kind of. That's what I mostly wanted to do. Today's been a boring day, so I thought, hey, why not give my thoughts on this? Might as well keep trying to upload, right? I'll try to give more rambles like this going forward. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. I'm just like thinking and just talking about how people seemingly enjoy the suffering of others that they don't love, which is very not good, and we should kind of break that spell. But now that I'm thinking about it, I actually do have this other thought, which is, if you've seen the movie Inglourious Bastards, everyone knows the movie, everyone knows what the concept is. For the most part, it is pretty straightforward. Nazis are bad. Hitler dies in the movie. It's a good alternate universe where World War II ended a lot earlier and justice was delivered. But there was another underlying point in the movie. You see, the Nazis are watching a movie where the people they want dead are being killed grotesquely, and they're cheering it on. And then we go in there, and then we kill them while they're watching the movie in the theater, and now we're cheering it on. And what Quentin Tarantino tries to portray, and I think his message is very well put together, is human beings just really like the concept of savagely murdering each other. And that's why we constantly have this cycle. And it's a really dark thing. It's kind of funny. Don't get me wrong, but I think it is very. It's a very interesting thing because deep down inside, you do have to wonder if we're all like, if there's like some, if our Neanderthal selves are still inside of us, all of us, and is just waiting to come out at moments like these. You know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably watch more Quentin Tarantino movies now that he's kind of about to release his final film in the next few years. You know, I really, now that I think about it, why is Quentin Tarantino like such a, like, I think he makes good movies, but his movies are held up to this weird regard. Like, I watched Kill Bill and I thought that was pretty good, but then I see people say that it's like one of the top tier movies of all time. It's like yeah, he's a good director, but like, I don't know. At this point, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. You guys kind of got my thoughts on it. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on the Titanic submarine if you want to. Celebrating people dying, not good, but you can make light of a bad situation as long as you understand that the comedy is in the situation itself and not the situation itself being funny. That's my opinion. But I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do anyways. Same as me. I just wanna. I really, really, really just need to start getting more sleep though because it's it's not good to not get sleep. You go in some weird directions with these things. All right, well, everyone, have a great day.